Colbie Caillat is a singer-songwriter from California. She started to play the guitar in 2009. So far, she sold 6 million albums and 10 million singles, and of course, won a Grammy Award. We caught up with her in Vancouver back in 2012.
When I found out my first album debuted at number 5, I was freaking out. And then to know that my first single, Bubbly, went to number 1 and it was on the charts for weeks, I couldn't believe that it was actually happening. I mean, I started out writing songs and I got my career started because my friend put my songs up on MySpace. So all of this was just surprise after surprise to me, and I couldn't be any happier.
But your music, when I listen to it, there's remnants of so many things, but I get a feeling that I'm at the ocean. Why is that?
Well, because I grew up in Southern California and I go to Hawaii all the time. So the lifestyle that I live is at the beach. It's in sunny weather. It's very laid-back lifestyle. I grew up listening to classic rock and Bob Marley, and so I think the combination of my lifestyle and how I write, that's what comes out of me. When I was in London, it was a rainy day. I had a day off. I was on tour. I was missing home. I wrote this really sad, bluesy song, and I think that your surroundings really project in the music that you write. My dad was one of the co-producers on Rumors and Tusk albums of Fleetwood Mac, and he actually produced more than half of my new record, Breakthrough, so I got to have his brilliant production knowledge on my record and helping me out with bringing my music and my songs to life. My parents really encouraged me to become a songwriter and a musician because when I was younger, I was into singing, and that was it. I was a lazy teenager that was like, oh, I can sing, I just want to sing, that's it. And they put me in piano lessons, guitar lessons, vocal lessons, and taught me how important it was to become a songwriter. When I got home from the last tour of promoting Coco, I went to Hawaii for the month of January with a few songwriter friends of mine, Jason Reeves and Cara Diaguardi. And we had this beach house right on the water in Kauai, and I mean, we just soaked up life in every way. We'd take jogs around the beach, and we'd have bonfires and barbecues and make smoothies, and we'd write songs every day in the middle of all of that. And those are most of the songs that made this record Breakthrough, and it's such a great experience. My parents taught me about records and putting on the whole Joni Mitchell album and James Taylor and Fleetwood Mac, every album you can listen from start to finish. And I learned that with Bob Marley CDs, with John Mayer, with Jason Mraz, Jack Johnson. You can listen from start to finish. You don't skip around. And I wanted songs like that. I wanted to write songs where everyone liked them all and they could just put it on and from start to finish just chill out and listen. Mraz and I were always, luckily, we're in the same city or same country at the same time, and we find out the day of our shows and we're like, come play with me, come sing Lucky with me. So I found out this morning that he's here, so I texted him. I was like, we gotta work something out, so we'll see if it happens.
Isn't that great? And Lucky, of course, was on his CD. You guys did a duet on that one. Oh, yeah. Great music. I often wonder how the singers of the old days, could smoke and then go and sing.
I know.
How did they do that?
Well, I wonder how bands go out partying. I'm in bed by midnight when I go straight off the stage, I shower, and I go to sleep. And I don't know how people go out partying. It's crazy to me.
I noticed that you've done a cover of a George Harrison song. It's one of my favorites, Here Comes the Sun. But that fits you, doesn't it?
That's my favorite Beatles song. And when I got the opportunity to do it for the movie Imagine That, I was honored because I had covered that song during my shows before. And then I got to go in the studio and actually record 2 different versions of that song and have it be put in a movie. And in a beautiful scene in the movie, too, where Eddie Murphy and his daughter, it's the uplifting part of the movie where they actually grow a bond together and have a really good day together. That song is just beautiful. It's all about here comes the sun and smiling and shining and happy days.
Your songwriting, you ever run into a block? Tell me.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I definitely get writer's block, but what I've found my patterns with songwriting is I won't write a song for a few months, and then all of a sudden everything I've been going through in life, happy, sad, it'll start building up inside of me, and it's like therapy where you want to just start crying or screaming or laughing or singing, and I play my guitar and a song will just come out of me within 5 minutes, and it's this feeling of release. It's one of the most amazing experiences.